We are exploring about the 10 mind molders. In this episode, we are going to see about C, which stands for Church, Compassion Service, and Civil Society. So, when we talk about church, the Lord called the disciples and said, they are the light of the world and salt of the earth. They are going to be the yeast. They are going to be the agents of transformation. They are going to be the catalyst which brings transformation. When you talk about salt, salt is a minority ingredient in any food. It may be 1% of the ingredient. So in this, 1% can penetrate and transform and provide taste. So that is what the Christians or the disciples are called to be. They have to protect, they have to be the custodians of the morality in the culture. They have to be the models. When the culture faces a moral crisis, they should seek answer from the church. When there is a crisis of morality or the issues, whether it is scientific invention or the modern technology or the various interpretations of the ideas, so the church should be the ultimate place where the moral questions, the spiritual questions are settled. So today we see church has been marginalized. Church is one of the points of reference. It is not the point of reference or the ultimate place where they can get the solution. So if that has to happen, so the church has to be a city that is on the mountain top. So we cannot have the light and put it under a bucket or a bushel. It has to be placed in a top place. So as Christians, we have to be light in the society. So when we are light in the society, the impact is the compassion service, where we express the love of God through mercy ministries or compassion ministries, taking care of the children who are deprived, desolate children, widows, old people, the chronically sick people, maybe the specially able people, the disabled people. Yes, the church has a record or history of serving such people always. But when you talk about the Indian church, there is a big question. So Indian church, we are involved in the mercy ministries provided the funding comes from the West. Otherwise, we are not doing. A mega church could be there in cities like Chennai or Mumbai or Hyderabad. But when you talk about the mercy ministries, they are not involved in it. So the church has to change the attitude, how to be involved in mercy ministries, how they should encourage the disciples, the members of the congregation to be involved in the society, to helping the marginalized, the deprived and the poor. Even any church can easily start a tuition center, free tuition center for the community people. Yes, there will be always poor among you. That is what the Lord said. Maybe an English coaching class for the young people that will attract the youngsters towards the church and the gospel. So we have to be innovative, creative in doing the compassion service with our own resources, with our skills, with our knowledge and with our expertise. Then also civil society. Are we involved in civil society? So how many Christians are part of Lions Club? How many Christians are part of the Rotaract Club? How many Christians are part of other civil societies, NGOs that is working for the welfare of people like child rights? So how many Christians are involved in that? So like bringing changes in the society. So when we want to bring changes in the society, there are several civil society movements that are working towards it. Christians should be part of it to redeem it. Christians should be part of it to help them to have a right motivation. Otherwise, some of the civil society have become corrupt because there is no Christian influence in it. So when we talk about Mind Molder C, which stands for Church, Compassion Service and Civil Society, we want the church, every disciple, every member of the church to be part of civil society movements, part of compassion services, so that they really demonstrate the gospel in the community. So when that happens, only church will have the moral right to be the inspiration, to be the place where solutions for morality questions are found, where the spiritual questions quest is quenched by the church. So we want the church to be the top influencer in any society, in any city. So when we talk about the church planting, when we talk about the church in cities, the city churches should be a light to the city, where they will reveal the spiritual light and spiritual love that will transform the society. So as Christians, are we involved? May God help us to be really involved and engaged in the society so that we transform it. May God bless you.